And we started going there, and our kids. Well, when we started going to Brother Jackson's, our oldest one was 4, and the second was 2, or no, it was 6 months. And the baby hadn't been born yet, so we, when she was born with a hole in her heart. And after she was a few months old, the doctors checked it, and they said the hole was about the size of a dime. And you know, a little 3 or 4 months old baby, a hole the size of a dime is a very big hole. And so we prayed about it and everything else, and I'd heard from Saul, you know, him call people out and tell them what was wrong with them, where they lived, and everything. But I never did know those people, you know. So we got in the schoolhouse, and we were back a little past mid-court on the floor, you know, within the folding seats, just folding chairs. And he was, of course, you all probably don't remember, you're not old enough to, but he was preaching from a stage between the gymnasium and the auditorium. And when he was preaching, he was turned, we saw his profile, you know, but he wasn't facing either one of us. But, and he got through preaching, who is this Melchizedek? And he walked out in the middle of the stage and turned his back to us. And he called out, I think it was 4 different people, and told them in the auditorium where they lived. I can't hardly do this without crying.
Fine.
He pointed back over his shoulder like this. So I see a man behind me. His name is Mr. Cox, and he's got a baby with a hole in her heart.
You believe? To my back, there's a man sitting behind me. He's contacting God. And what he's wanting, he's got a baby that's got heart trouble. And that baby has got a murmur in his heart, so the doctor said. And that man's name is Mr. Cox. Stand up, Mr. Cox. And he told Sarah what she was thinking behind him.
And that's all he said. And of course, by then I felt like I was up here somewhere. And so we went on in, and we had an appointment with the doctor at the Children's Hospital in Louisville when she was a year old. They told us that when she was 6 months old and they found the hole, they told us that we'd have to wait till she was a year old to do anything about it. And then, you know, heart surgery was just getting started, and it scared us to death, you know. But anyway, we believed it, you know, and everything. She was more faithful than I was, I think, on it. But we both stayed with it and said we're going to wait, take her to the hospital when she's a year old. Well, of course, I was working, couldn't afford to take off back then, and the wife took her over there herself, you know. I didn't know it till I got home. She said it just so happened that when she went in to get her checked, she got the same doctor that had checked her when she was 6 months old, which was just a hospital doctor, and just happened to be that way, you know. And so said he's no Greek guy, but said he took the pictures, and the nurse brought them out. You know, they brought them out and hung on the wall then, the pictures. And said, he told the nurse, he said, "Nurse, you got the wrong pictures." She went back and checked it. Brought the old pictures out. They were 6 months old, hung up beside of those. He said, "I can't believe it." Said, "This baby's heart's perfect."
Yeah. Wow.
But, and she's 58 now and never has had any heart trouble.